For about 5 minutes now and still nice and cool. Hasn't even warmed up yet. The drive shaft's not in yet, so you can see what that's doing. But awesome. No leaks yet either. Pretty happy. Well, that ought to give that paint a chance to bake on there too, the engine paint. Nothing dripping. Awesome. Before, that water was just pouring right out the back of the block. But well, everything seems well. Well, I guess I better get that drive shaft and parking brake put on. And I should make some kind of exhaust for it, because it's pretty loud now that I don't have any pipe at all on there. But very nice, very nice. Okay, well, if you can see that. Drive shaft's in, I just need to tighten it down there at the back. Parking brake's on. You can kind of see it there. And yeah, so I'll tighten that up. And then I just have to hook my cable up. And then I'm gonna see what I can do about some kind of exhaust on this next. And my second-hand jack gave out on me, so you gotta do what you gotta do. The scissor jack. And there's a stand underneath there too. But okay, all that underneath stuff is done. I can put her back down and start making a downpipe for my exhaust. Well, it gets dark so early now. It's not even 7 o'clock yet. But I could drag out the lights, but whatever. Go back to do more work on it tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll start with that exhaust. See what I can figure out. You know, at least I have a downpipe going down and under the car a bit, just to quiet it down a wee bit. And what else? Also, I want to get my front valance. I want to straighten that out as best I can and get it put back on, the bumper put back on, and the grill and all that stuff. And I still really need to line this door up, get that moving. I still haven't fully resolved that. As you saw earlier, now it does hold water, and I can run it for quite a while now. It doesn't overheat. I'm gonna have to drain that out though, because it's mostly water in there. I didn't have enough coolant, but I'll have to get some new coolant for it and get that all sorted out before the cold weather gets here. I mean, it doesn't get that cold here, but it's still a good idea to change it. And you don't want just straight water in there either, because it will rust everything out. But there is a bit of coolant in that water, but not enough for my liking. So we will continue on tomorrow. Okay guys, well one leak did develop. See right here. So it's coming past that thermostat housing, so I'm gonna have to pull that off and redo it, I think. But that should be fine after that. What's going on here? Might be a bit coming out of here too. It's no big deal. Anyhow, we'll get that. I'm gonna drain some water out of it, then I'll pull that off and see what's going on. Anyhow, before I get going on this, I gotta go run some errands, so I'll be back in a jiffy. Actually, guys, I think it might have just been leaking out the hose clamp here. I tightened it up a bit. I'll check these bolts just to be sure. Oh, that's tight. Oh yeah, she's good. But I don't see anything else coming out. I mean, it wasn't coming out very quickly either. It was just kind of weeping out of there, so time will tell. I think I'm gonna start working on some kind of exhaust. So that'll be next. So I have that other exhaust system I'm going to cut up and see if I can't make it work. The grass is kind of taking over right here, but I should be able to cut that downpipe off. I should be able to make something out of that, guys. There's the other one. It's seen better days. Okay guys, for starters, I think I'm gonna cut her off right about right here-ish. Pipe's actually full of grass too. Always remember your safety glasses, because it's no fun going to the hospital to get metal out of your eye. Ask me how I know. So, okay, well I'm going to bring this out to the car now and see how that lines up so far, and we can go from there. Well, as you can see, that's not even going to remotely work. It just wants to hit everything. Won't even meet up flush with that, so I'm going to have to figure something else out. And that was going to be too easy to be true. We may just be in luck. Check this out. Follows the contour I need, so if I cut it down here and right in here, and I trim this down, we should be in business. Should be in business. with any luck. Remember how this goes. So about like that. Actually, you know, that's probably pretty close to where it needs to be. Gonna have to put it on the car and mark everything before I weld this up, but I think this is gonna work, guys. Awesome. Well, fingers crossed it's gonna work. Okay. Okay guys, we're getting closer. So that basically has to go in here like that. And weld in such a way that it doesn't hit the frame. So basically like that. So I think my next step, I'm gonna have to mark that out a bit and then trim this downpipe a little tiny bit. Or I actually have a different idea in here. I think I got a better idea. You'll see. So what I did was make kind of a collar there just to help. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wheel this, I'm gonna drive the car around back, and then, well, I think that's what I'm gonna do, and then I can hold that up where it needs to be and tack it in place, and then pull it off and weld it up nice. But I think that's gonna work for a downpipe. And we'll see after that. Let's just look. Oh, it fell off before I could have a look. But and then somehow it has to go around the torsion bar and then over. Oh, I wonder. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Well, my welding helmet broke, so this should be interesting. But let's see what we can do. to get this welded up solid and we'll be back. Well, she's not very pretty, but there she is. Whatever, it'll do for now. So I could probably put this on, but next I need to find a piece that's gonna go up and around the torsion bar. I can show you when I put it back in place here in a minute. Just waiting to see what this rain's gonna do. Because of course it always has to rain when I'm trying to do something. Yeah. Okay, well there you can see that is on there now. So basically, hang on a second. Basically what I need now is has an S-shaped pipe to come off here and go over here and then back that way. Then I can go right back. But kind of a goofy thing, but there's a start to it anyhow. Well, now that I got the downpipe on her, let's see if she's any less obnoxious now. And I want to see if that upper rad hose is going to leak now too. So, start her up. It's a bit better. Well, I'm sure some of you are wondering about the car that's in my backyard now. That belongs to a buddy of mine. He's storing it here, the same guy that owns the 4Runner. He bought that from, what the hell's that show called? Rust Valley Restorations. If you've seen it, it's on Netflix, well, Canadian Netflix. It's a show. We bought that from there, and also a Camaro. This car is a 65 Acadian, and the thing is beautiful condition. I mean, it looks like a piece of junk, but it's solid as can be. And he bought it like an 85, 86 Camaro there too. I don't know why, but that's back there now too. which is pouring rain, but I'm sure I could go out and show you. You can have a look-see, but the Camaro I think is just for parts, and he's gonna fix up the Acadian. But those aren't mine, but I'm sure, you know, if you want to look at them, you can go look at them. So it is raining out. Here's this junker. That motor's probably seized good and solid from sitting like that from no hood on it, but I don't know, it's just solid I guess. But check out this thing. What's that say? 57. This thing, you know, there's a small hole right there. I wish this would focus. Well, look at the floors are still painted. Oh, that's the only hole right there. And you got this thing for next to nothing too. It does have a bit of damage on the back. Was rear-ended, I guess. But if you can see down here, look at this. It's like brand new. Like beautiful car. And this thing's just a parts mobile, I guess. It's just a junky old Camaro, but hey. Nothing special. You know, he's got to find fenders and a grill and all that for that car, but that's what those are, in case anybody was wondering. Really don't know why my camera won't focus. So there you have it. Well, I guess I better clean this stuff up because I never got as much done as I wanted to since the rain had to come. So I'm going to end this episode here. As always, until next time, stay tuned. Thank you for watching. And yeah, so see you soon.